180. Yeah. Question 3. Review 6A. Okay, question 3. Everyone, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, you can hear me. Okay, all can hear me. Okay, now, so the winning margin in 100 basketball game were recorded. The result is summarized along. So if there are a lot of things, so you cannot give me the raw data. So you have the group frequency distribution table, correct? So do you know exactly how many got 0.1, 5 point? You don't know, but you know that getting between 1 and 10 point, there are 13 of them. So is the winning margin a discrete or continuous variable? The point is definitely discrete. Okay, but we still put in a table form. Okay, it's still definitely discrete. Okay, find the model class. You cannot know the mode, but you can know the model class. So the model class is 11 to 20. Explain why you cannot calculate the mean winning margin from the table exactly. Why you can't? Can someone explain? So when you have a group data like that, you can't find exactly the mean, but you can estimate the mean. Because we don't know the exact score point margin for each data, correct? So you can't find the exact mean. So how are we going to estimate the mean? So we have to make an assumption. We assume all the data is the midpoint of each class. Am I right? So you are doing an estimation. So the midpoint, so the margin. Do you still remember how to get the midpoint? Hello? Can someone enlighten me how to get the midpoint? If I have this class 1 to 10, what do you call this number? This is lower. This is the upper, correct? Midpoint is lower plus upper divided by 2. Am I right? Hello? Okay, good. So this is the frequency. So the first one is 5.5. So the second one, do you need to calculate? Are they of equal size, equal class size? What is the class size? 10.5 minus 0.5, correct? That is 10. So you just need to add 10 on. Do you get me? So these are something that you learned in your year. Then here will be 35.5. Then the last one will be 45.5. Right? Okay. So now I want you to teach you how to use your calculator to get this. Okay, everyone? Okay, so now what you need to do is you go to stack. Then you go to edit, select number 1. So you have 2 columns. All right. So this one you key into L1, this one you key into L2. Start now. Remember, your frequency list is in L2. 5.5, 15.5, 25.5, 25.5, 45.5. Then go to L2, 13, 35, 27, 18, and 7. Okay, then you go to quit. Then you put second mode. Are you second mode already? Go to stack. Then second mode. Then after that, go to stack again. Go to calculate. Then select number 1. 1 bar stack. Okay, now your list is in L1. Okay, your frequency list is in L2. So you go to the frequency there, you type second 2, then the L2 will come up. Then you go to calculate. Okay, do you get that? Hello, you can get all the value. Yeah. So you got 22.6 and the standard deviation also you can get. The standard deviation is 11.21. Yeah. What is the median? 25.5. And or not? So we do with the frequency, that is how you do. Are you okay? Okay, so I'll teach you how to do. Okay, can we do question 4? Next lesson only I go into chapter 7. Okay, can we go to question 4? Okay, you have a look at the question 4, then you try to do. Okay, A must be greater than B. So that means I can say, since the mode is 6, so therefore B must be 6. Can or not? So therefore 22 plus A plus 6 equal to 36. Oh, not necessary. So not necessary. So So 28. Yeah, can. So my A is 36 minus 28, there's 8. Are you okay? So number 5, it should be very easy, correct? You just key into your calculator. Yeah, Hakim, are you okay with number 4? Hakim? Hello, are you having your chemistry test just now? Hmm? Hello? Class? Hello, y'all can y'all hear me?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Hakim, why you didn't respond? I'm asking you, are you okay with number 4? Hakim? Ashley, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hakim, I think Hakim is not there. You think I should call Hakim or not? Hmm? Class? When I call someone and someone didn't respond to me. Okay. So number 5, you can do it by yourself. Okay, can you have a look at number 6? Question 6. Hello?
Yes.
Hakim? Hakim? Yeah. Why when I call you, you didn't respond to me just now? Hakim? Okay. So, yeah. So as long as you are there, it's okay. Okay, can you please look at question 6? Okay, average is 93 point. Okay, for the first 20 games. So my N is 20. In the last 2 games, they score 108 and 110. Okay, last 2 games, the 2 score is 108 and 110. Calculate the team average for the whole season. So that means now my N is 22, right? So X is the score. Okay, anyone found the score of a game? Okay, so for this one, the mean is 94. Is that correct?
Yes.
So do I need to show how to get this one? For this one, sum of X over 10 over 20 is 93. So sum of 20 games. So this is called sum of 20 games. This is sum of 20 games. Okay, is this. So therefore, the average of 22 games will be equal to 93 times 20 plus 108 plus 110 divided by 22. Am I right? So number 7, they say use the technology. Okay, listen here. This is a population. So they want you to find the population variance data. Okay, so number 6 is there. Okay, let's look at number 7. Let's finish this whole exercise. Okay, number 7. So key into your calculator, everyone. Learn how to practice to key into your calculator. Key into your calculator, please. L1. They ask you to use technology to find the standard deviation. Population, clear, class. Very fast, 12.82. Is that correct? So the symbol that you use is like that,
Miss Do, how do I get rid of the L2 from
Okay,
previous?
you just go to when you put seconds, when you put stack, 1 bar stack, is it?
I press second mode, then I press stat, then I press
Okay, you press stack, then 1 bar stack, your L2 is there, correct? So you just put your cursor at frequency there. Okay, frequency list. You have the L2 there, correct? You bring your cursor to here, then you press clear or delete.
okay.
Then you will be gone.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. You just put clear, delete. Then it will be gone. Then you can just continue. Okay, is the standard deviation equal to this? Hello, you have to look for this one. Is the value correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, then B, the variance, very easy. Variance is standard deviation squared. That's it. Okay, Dana, let's discuss question 8. Crossword puzzle, they are doing crossword puzzle. The time they took in minute to complete each puzzle were, okay, so you please find the mean for each one, find the standard deviation for each one. When you say who generally solve crossword puzzle faster, you look at the mean. Who is more consistent, you look at the standard deviation. Clear? So F represent the score, the time taken for Felicity, and K is the time taken for Kelvin. K is time taken for Kelvin. So you have to define your variable. Time taken to do what? To solve the puzzle. Time taken by Kelvin. and F is the time taken by Felicity. Okay, do you have the answer? So you got your GC, the calculation is not tedious at all. For 41.2. Right, the standard deviation is 7.81. For facility is 39.5. The standard deviation is 9.46. Okay. So who generally solve crossword puzzle faster? Kelvin, correct? Why they say Felicity? This is higher. How come you say do you check the textbook answer? For number 8, you say the question say who generally solve crossword puzzle faster? He said Felicity. Oh, yes. Yes. Sorry. Yes, Felicity, because it take a shorter time. Shorter time is faster, you see? Okay. Shorter time means faster. Okay. Remind yourself. Shorter, thank you. Shorter time means faster. Okay. Okay. So Felicity, so C is, you see, you can make such a, okay. So D, who is more consistent? Kelvin is more consistent. Why? Because the standard deviation is smaller. Okay? Okay, let's challenge ourselves with question 10. Okay, they say prove that the population variance of any set of 5 consecutive integer is 2. So how are we going to prove that? Anyone suggest? What do you know the meaning of consecutive integer? Do you know the meaning of consecutive? If my first integer is 2, the next one will be 3, 4, 5, 6. This is called 5 consecutive integer. So the question say any. So if my first one is x, so what is my second one? What is my second one? X plus 1. Third one. Fourth one. And the fifth one. So now you have to use this to find the mean and also the standard deviation. X plus 4, yes, you are right. So can you try to use the formula and prove this? Give you some time to do that. So first of all, you have to find the mean. One, two, three, four, five. 5x plus 1, 2, 3, 6, 10 divided by 5. So it's x plus 2. Yeah. So therefore, the standard deviation, we follow the formula. Okay. Standard deviation square. So without the square root, x take away x plus 2 square plus x plus 1 take away x plus 2 square plus x plus 2 take away x plus 2 square plus, okay, can I just don't write? This is 1 square and this is 2 square. Okay, divided by 5. Okay. So this is 4 plus 1 plus 0 plus 1 plus 4 divided by 5. Okay. Can I? Okay. Class. Since we still got the time, so the rest I will leave it to you. So can I get into for on? Okay, I don't want to get into the other chapter first. Okay, can I bring your attention to exercise 6C.1. Okay, 6C.1. Okay, question 10. In page 176. Okay. That is a very important formula that we are going to use afterward. So how are you going to prove that? Can you? Do you want me to show it to you? Okay, so look, okay. The I here equal to 1, that means the first, second until the end data. Okay, so look, the first one is x1 minus mean square. Am I right? Plus. The second one will be x2 minus mean square plus. The last one will be xn minus 1 minus mean square. And the final one will be xn minus mean square. Am I right? So each of them, when I expand, I will have x1 square minus 2 times of x1 times mean plus mean square, correct? This is one group. Then plus the second one, it will go the same as x2 square minus 2x2 mean plus mean square. All right, each one of them will have 3 terms when you expand, and you go in this manner. And the last one will be, I try to use the color to show you when I group it. Take away 2 xn times mean, then plus mean square, correct? So now we break them into 3 groups. We group them. One is the black, the other one is the green, and the other one is the yellow, the blue. So the black one, I will have x, the first one square, plus the second one square, plus until the last one square. Am I right? So this is the group. Take away. If you look at the second group, which is in green, every one of them have 2 and the mean. 2 and the mean. 2 and the mean. Can I factorize it? Can I factorize it? I can factorize it. So how I factorize it? I have 2 times the mean. Okay, open bracket, minus, so x1 plus x2 plus until the last one xn, right? Then the third group will be mean plus mean plus mean square, or mean square. So how many of them? How many of them here you have? N times, right? And this one is sum of xi, which is equal to n times mean. Am I right? Because we know that sum of xi divided by n is equal to mean, correct? And this one, you can write it as sum of the each data you square. So we end up with sum of xi square, I equal to n, 1 to n, take away 2 times of mean times n mean, yeah, then plus n times of mean square. Okay, so we prove the thing already. So it's just a matter of grouping. You got 2 of them, take away 1 plus 1 of them. 1 of them, take away 2 of them, you got take away 1 of them. Okay, so that's why the standard deviation formula, correct? For this case, correct? We know that it is like that. So this one you can replace with then divide by n. So that's why you can also use this formula. Are you clear? So this formula is easier to use than this formula when come to calculation. Got it? Hello, class? Hello? Are you okay? Hmm? Yeah? Chị Ân okay or not? Yes, chị Ân?
Yes, miss.
Ethan okay?
Yeah.
So can we ask you to prove? So usually we will use this formula to find. Okay, now, if you look at page 176, okay, this formula is for those with the frequency, okay, the standard deviation and the mean. So if I have a variable like that, okay, this is my x, and this is a frequency. So the mean, okay, I put population, so the mean of x will be fx over sum of fi. Are you clear? And the standard deviation will be equal to square root of xi minus mean square, you time by the frequency, divide by sum of the frequency. Okay, or you just put n also can, because sum of the frequency is equal to n. So you must have all this formula. Sometimes you may need to use it. Okay, are you okay? Can or not? And this one you also can use another formula, square root of sum of fi xi square. Only x is square, f is not square, minus mean square. So all this formula I've written down, you better write down in your 1-page handwritten notes. Okay or not? Hello? So practically whatever in chapter 6, many of them you can just use your calculator and key in. Okay? So afterward, we will do chapter 7. I will start with chapter 7. Cannot? If you have no question, then I will end the class first, then I will start the class afterward with a new chapter. Try not to rush. Okay? So the most important thing, you must know how to use your calculator to find the answer and jot down the formula as well. How to find the mean, how to find the standard deviation. Okay, can someone tell me what is the meaning of the mean other than average? Hello?
Expected value.
Yeah, expected value. Expected value. So afterward, we will talk about it. Yeah, that is very important. Then what is the meaning of the median?
The midpoint of the series.
So what is the meaning of the midpoint? Okay, if I have 30 students in my class, the median mark is 45. So what can you say? Do you think my student perform well in this test?
Half the students got less than 45.
So I ask you this question. Did my student perform well in this test? No. Half of my students get less than 45 marks. So median can give you some judgment as well. Very important judgment. Right? Hello, student? Do you get it?
Yes.
So very important. Okay, if I give you another information, okay, other than that, I give you the mean equal to 63 marks. So what can you say now? How can you interpret?
There were people with very high marks.
Yeah, that means my 15 students who get more than 45 marks, they are quite a number of them get very high score. That's why they pull up the mean. They pull up the average mark. You see or not? Okay. If I have this class A, then I have this class B. Also got 30 students in a class. Okay. The median is 45 marks. Okay, the mean is 46 marks. Okay, so I ask you like this question. Which class is easier for me to teach, A or B? Class A or class B?
Class A.
Okay, why? I support your answer. Why you say class A is easier to teach compared to class B?
There are less weaker students.
Okay. That means you say class A has less weaker student. But I got 15 of them get less than 45 marks. And I got 15 of them get more than 55 marks. Equal. When you say less in class A, that is not true. 15, equal. Okay, you say class A got higher mean. Okay. So now you tell me, which class the variation of the ability is higher, A or B, based on whatever we have here. Just based on whatever we have here, you tell me the variation of which class is higher in ability.
A.
A. So if I have a large variation of ability in the class, do you think it's easier for a teacher to handle?
No.
No. So if I'm a teacher, I will prefer to teach class B so that I can plan my lesson in such a way I can satisfy most of my students. But if in class A, if I plan the lesson too easy, 15 of my good students will feel very bored in class. So it's very difficult to juggle. So do you know that the problem of teachers? So that's why teachers always choose to teach a class with the same ability. That's why last time they want to stream the class, but that is not good also. Do you know why? Do you know why?
Elitism.
It's not a matter of favoritism. It's a matter of we have to teach our students. Okay, if you are good in certain things, when the teacher asks you to explain, then you try to explain it so that those who are not so good in explaining, they will learn from you. And those who are good, actually, you may think that you know a lot of things, but from the question that is asked by students who don't know, you may realize you don't know that part also. So actually, if you are in a class of different ability, correct? And as a teacher, if we know how to juggle, correct? And as a student, if you don't know, you dare to ask, right? Then everybody can benefit from it. It's not a matter of favoritism. That's why I always like to use this illustration. Do you know why? Some people, if they are tall, they feel very proud of themselves, right? Yeah. So, but God made them. You're tall. When you look at others, you have to look below. You have to learn how to humble. You have to bow down. Don't be so proud of yourself. For those who are short, sometimes you have inferior complex, correct? Whatever you want to see, you have to look up. So God said, look up to me. God is the one who will help you. You don't have to feel inferior. Hello, students? So when we learn together, we are learning from each other. Even I'm learning from you. Do you know, whatever question you ask me, it makes me think of how to explain so that you can understand. Okay? So don't think about favoritism, okay? Teacher never put favoritism in class. Okay, so I will see you afterward. So do you know why we need all this information, not just one of them? Okay, thank you, class.
Thank you very much, Ms.
Okay, see you afterward.
Thank you, Ms. Teo.
Thank you.
Rachel?